Hey everybody, it's Mark from Circle of Dark Mother. Today we're going to talk about protection on the go. So what is protection on the go? It's pretty common for practitioners to protect their home with various magical means. The question is, what do you do to protect yourself spiritually and mentally when on a trip? This is especially true in a hotel room where many, many other people may have stayed over the course of its existence. There may have even been violence or death. So there could be a lot of negative energy, a lot of residual energy, just a lot of stuff. There are many things you can do, of course, but here are a couple of options you can use either of the following practices individually or together. So the first is the Kabbalistic cross. This is a Gnostic Kabbalistic practice performed by Gnostics, Kabbalists, also some ritual magicians. And I know it's going to sound pretty Christian, but it really doesn't have to be because you can envision any deity that you wish as you perform the Kabbalistic cross. I picture Lilith. So what you do is you face the door of your room and do the following. Standing or sitting, envision a light above your head. Touch your forehead with your right hand, two fingers on your right hand, and say, Otto, which means thou art. Touch your breast and say, or intone, Malkut. Touch your right shoulder and say or intone, Vegavora. And then your right shoulder, Vegadula. And then clasp your hands before you and say or intone, Leolam. And then say afterward as you open your hands from being together, as it is spoken, so it is done. And you picture protective energy filling your room. And so this really says, Thou art the kingdom, the power, the glory forever. And again, it is any deity you're working with, and it is a really good way to banish and to put protection around your room. Lilith and Michael. I know many practitioners do not believe that Lilith can work with archangels, but Kabbalistically, she is the dark mother who is mother to all forces, light and dark. I often work with Lilith and an archangel. She is always the primary one being invoked with the archangel under her control. To protect your space, go to the room's door and place your hand on it, then say the following. Lilith, mother of darkness, queen of night, I ask you to wrap my space in your dark wings. Protect me from physical, mental, or spiritual harm. Cast out anything that should not be in this room. Michael, Archangel of Protection, I call to you to encase this space in your ruby light. Protect me from any harm by any physical or spiritual issues. Keep anything out that should not be in this room. As it is spoken, so it is done. There are other things you can do, like candle magic, but that's something that I just don't want to put in here because in a hotel, it's sort of hard. You may not have a candle with you. You may not be able to burn one. And if you do have a way to burn it, it may set off a smoke alarm. So just something you can do, but probably not as easy. And then, the last thing is it is also probably good to have some kind of a little talisman that you put next to your bed while you sleep. And I often use my Lilith ring. I'll use a tiny statue of Lilith, just anything that makes you think of your spirituality that's sort of there watching over you. That's another good way to do it. I have used these practices myself. I have been in hotels across the country and in other countries, and I have had times where it's been very, very difficult with chaotic presences, and these practices have really helped. Hope they help you too. Talk to you soon.